life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? Welcome to Legends, a series that delves into the lore within Horizon Zero Dawn, a world with an abundance of powerful and moving history, begging to be explored. Today, we will once again be diving into the machine ecosystem of Horizon. This time, however, we will be examining why we fail to see a specific kind of animal morphology represented amongst the machines, that being those of a humanoid nature. Firstly, we have to address that humanoid machines do exist within the world of Horizon, but those that we do know of do not contribute to the terraforming process, but rather the goals of global repopulation. Within the walls of Cradle facilities, humanoid machines known as multi-servitors were charged with caretaking and educating the infant population reborn through Eleuthia. Though human in appearance, their artificial intelligence was purposely limited, as we discover in data point Cradle Servitor Persona. Development of artificial persona for Cradle Servitors, Nurturer, Disciplinarian, Healer, continues at a good pace. We are targeting Turing 0.4 for these constructs. This should allow low-grade empathy and limited improvisation without undermining adherence to codified behavior sets. The phrase Turing 0.4 is in reference to a piece of legislation passed in the year 2044 to establish strict limits on the sentience of machine intelligence. The Turing Act then established the MIE, the regulatory body that would then enforce these legislations. To provide scale to how sentient these multi-servitors were, they fell within the legal limits, somewhere below a 0.54. The record for sentience, on the other hand, most likely set by Vast Silver, was 1.38, a standard which Gaia presumably exceeded during her development. Though these machines were capable of achieving their desired purpose, they unfortunately were ill-equipped to handle the fledgling populace as they grew into young adulthood. As populations were eventually expelled from cradles due to lack of resources, these machines put themselves into an indefinite sleep function, until temporarily reawakened to execute the necessary functions to birth Aloy before returning to their timeless slumber. These machines, however, as previously mentioned, were developed by Zero Dawn personnel, not by Gaia. So the question remains as to why the AI did not create humanoid machines. The answer may lie within the pages of the Collector's Edition guide, specifically an interview with Horizon's art director concerning machine design. The reason why animals and humans look the way they do is because they are biological machines that have evolved to fit exactly within their niche in nature. So robots that would fill those niches would probably look very similar to those machines. With this thought process in mind, it makes sense that humanoid machines may not be the best suited to accomplishing the terraforming goals of Gaia. We're not as fast as quadrupedal counterparts such as horses, nor are we very strong compared to something like a rhinoceros. We can't fly like birds, nor are we as aquatically adept as alligators or crocodiles. Simply put, there are many better options within the natural world better equipped to carry out the functions required by the AI. Our defining advantage as a species is our capability for knowledge and shaping the world around us to better suit our needs. Our ability to adapt to the natural world, on the other hand, is not nearly as impressive. Additionally, compared to the intellect of Gaia, the computing abilities of a human mind pale in comparison. Even without the restrictions of 21st century regulations on artificial intelligence to restrict machine sentience, Gaia was designed to oversee the entire process of rebuilding the world, and wouldn't need to create any other sentient machines to aid her in this mission. In summary, humanoid machines do exist within the world of Horizon, but were very specialized in their capabilities and were constructed pre-Zero Day. And the most likely answer as to why Gaia didn't create any human-esque machines to aid in making the Earth habitable once again is because better adapted examples within nature were already better equipped to accomplish her goals than machines inspired by human morphologies. And that brings our journey to an end. If you'd like to see more content like this, likes and shares are always appreciated, and if you really like what we're doing at the channel, come join our community and hit that subscribe button. Also consider supporting the channel on Patreon to help us create new series and to supply more quality content just like this. Check out the link in the description. The topic for today's video came from one of you, our awesome subscribers, so if you have a great idea or interesting question that could lead to our next episode, let us know in the comments down below. And until next time, thanks for watching and keep questing.